Okay, hey everybody, let's get this thing going. Let's get everything arranged right, including myself. Yeah, something just doesn't feel right about that. How's everybody doing today? How is everyone doing? Oh boy, got a lot going on here. Let's turn this down. That'll be going away in a minute. How is everybody doing? I got some company today. What the hell? What is that? That ain't what I was expecting. Let's see here. There we go. That's pretty. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? But we'll get back to that here in a second. I got some company today, and they ran off and hid. I am babysitting for a friend's 3 cats. 2 grown cats and 1 little kitten. Kitten's about, I don't know, probably about 3, maybe 4 months old. I'd say 3 months old. They just brought them down yesterday, so they're still kind of scared, you know. I got them locked up in this room here so they don't. I know they would be fighting with my cats. And I don't want that. But the kitten, he's the only one comes out. The other 2, they are hiding under my couch, and I don't know what to do about that. You know, they'll come out eventually, you know. I got food all around this room for them. Cat food, you know. Yeah, got a litter box. It'll be good. You know, I just wish they would come out and be friendly so that I know that they're doing okay. I can see them crammed up underneath this couch. It's one of those couches that folds out into a bed, and I'm scared to fold it up. I don't want to squish them. Yeah, but I'm rattling on about stupid shit that ain't got nothing at all to do with this beautiful little man right in front of us here. Look at that. Just check that out, man. Check that out. Look at that. Is it possible for a human being to decompose and not be dead? Because it looks like that's what's going on here. Is there anyone a coroner in the house? A coroner? How do you say that? I'm not saying coroner. Coroner. You know, the people that do autopsies, that work with the dead. Maybe somebody that's worked in the funeral industry, a mortician. You know. Is there anyone like that in the audience today? Because I would like some. Have you ever seen a corpse look that bad? I don't know, man. Imagine him at his funeral. On his best day. Well, his funeral will be our best day. But on his best looking day at his funeral, he would still be so hideous to look at that they would still close the coffin. They'd be like, oh, gotta close that. We don't want to look at that thing. Don't want to smell it either. Looks like he should have been embalmed at the age of 10. Look at how disgusting he is. Oh my, the teeth just keep getting worse, you know? Look at him. And something I was thinking about the other day, when he loses a tooth, does he still stick it under his bed? He's so delusional. Does he still stick when one of them little rotten snaggle teeth falls out? Does he still stick it up and underneath his pillow, thinking that the tooth fairy's going to bring him $1? I'm willing to bet the damn tooth fairy would come and take a look at that, and they would just retire if the tooth fairy were real, you know. But I'm just saying, the tooth fairy, that would scare the tooth fairy off. The tooth fairy would be like, I gotta get a different job. I'm done. The tooth fairy would end up with PTSD after looking at that thing's mouth. Oh, God. Damn, look at that. Just look. That's gotta be the worst picture of him ever. I have seen some gross looking pictures of him. That's gotta be the worst. I mean, just look at that. That old nasty beard. Looks like he just rolls into it constantly. Doesn't look like his matted old fur. I don't even know if fur is the right word for it. It doesn't look like he's washed it forever. Of course he hasn't. Oh, Lord. And of course you got the scabs on the head. Actually, though, scabs are looking good. They're looking on point. The scabs are looking on point, boy. And over here down on the right corner, you'll see there. Look, son, a retard. I hope they're pointing at Chance and not up here at me. Hey, you know, I'll take it, though, as long as they're pointing at him as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's just the most... I don't understand how this is alive. I do not understand. I bet police have found damn crime scenes where someone was murdered and their body was left out for 3 or 4 days. And I bet that body looks better than this. Why am I talking so dark? Where's that kitten? You get over here, little buddy. If I try and pick him up, he runs off. Oh, man, I should have spent some time with these cats before they brought them down so they were kind of used to me. And it don't help that my cats are in the other room. They know something's going on in here, so they're... I don't know. This is just going to last. I hope the guy comes back for him. He paid me up front. So, yeah, I hope he comes back for him. That's the last thing I need, more cats. Okay, but yeah, this thing here, he probably eats cats. Remember Alf? I don't know who here is old enough to have seen Alf or have seen reruns on it. It was this furry little alien that was living with these people, and he ate cats. 1980s or maybe early 90s, I forget. Kitty, 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 kitty. But let's look away from this beautiful sight here. We'll slide him up in the corner and keep it. Look at that shirt, and he's got on a cross with Jesus on it. Poor Jesus. Poor Jesus. Okay, we'll put this up here. Here, wait a minute. Put that there, and then we'll move this up here. Then move the stuff around so it's appropriate. Look, son, a retard. There we go. And they say we can't use the word retard anymore because it hurts feelings. It doesn't really matter. Oh, goodness. I've said it before. If Cyrax was a normal acting person who just so happened to unfortunately look like that, but he was a normal acting person and had never been caught trying to chat or show his wangered anger to kids and stuff, I wouldn't be making fun of him. I say that now. No, I wouldn't. But he just crossed the line. All the shit he's done over the years. But today we got a little video of him, of our boy. I ain't gonna watch this whole thing. It's like, God, 50 minutes long. The boy crying, crybaby, cyrax. We got the cyrax going here. Good old cyrax. Let's get that slid out there. Get it back to the beginning here. Got my rockstar energy.
I know I sound like a broken record box when I talk about this shit, but
Yeah, you did.
I'm tired of being silent.
Hear that ceiling fan? Well, whoop, whoop, whoop. Is that to keep the scabs cool? Oil your ceiling fan, boy. Ah! Look at him. He's like, why are these bells going off in my head? What's going on? I have bells ringing in my head. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm tired
Huh.
of being quiet about all this
What the shit's wrong with him? Look at him.
shit. I'm tired of being quiet about all this shit. Wait, I'm seriously tired of it.
Did you see that shit? Well, of course you did if you watched it. The way he was looking around trying to figure out where that ringing was coming from. And he's going, like a caveman. Oh my goodness.
You
Ah.
know, since I was 27,
Oh shit. Well, like
the trolls have
since you were born.
made my life a living nightmare.
No, you made your life a nightmare with your actions. Actions have consequences.
Tore me down. Dehumanized me.
You're not a human. You're a goblin. Look at you. You're not a human. You're a goblin. Does that look human? Does that really look human to anyone?
And spread nothing but misinformation out there. And I'd be lying if I said that shit doesn't fuck with me on a daily basis.
Oh.
Because of all this misinformation out there,
Oh.
I've lost friends,
Oh, have you?
family members.
You lost friends.
My dad disowned me.
Your dad. Which one, Rupel? Man, that's pretty
My
bad.
sister had to cut her off.
I don't know why I'm sliding this along. No, let's get back to his dad. We'll leave it like that there.
And it fucking kills me because you fucking trolls. You don't know when to fucking stop.
Let's go
or
back
when
to
to shut the
what he was
fuck
saying
up.
about his dad.
I've lost friends,
Look at him.
family members. My dad disowned me.
Your dad? Which dad? Rupel? You're worried about that? Rupel, for those who don't know, for those new to the Cyrax universe, and this is all well documented, I'm not just spreading rumors and making shit up. Rupel was Chance's father. He's still alive, I guess. But Rupel, he graped, because we can't use the R word, he graped a 14-year-old girl that he attacked on a bike path, bike trail, and spent a number of years in prison for it. So, Cyrax, he comes from a long line of petos. You know what they are. Goblins. People that assault children. He comes from a long line of those.
My sister had
His
to
sister.
cut her off.
He doesn't have a sister. Well, I gotta point it out. His sister, what he calls his sister, is actually his aunt. Because his so-called sister, that is actually Sally's daughter, and Sally is Cyrax's grandma, even though he calls her mom. It's one screwed up family. I don't think that family tree don't have any branches on it whatsoever.
And it fucking kills me because you fucking trolls. You don't know when to fucking stop.
We don't.
Or when to shut the fuck up.
I don't, that's for sure. I admit it.
And
I don't know when to shut up. I keep stopping the video just so I can yak my mouth. He needs to oil that fan because, man, that's grinding noise, those bearings in it, eventually it's going to overheat and catch fire. So would that be a bad thing?
I know you little pussy ass motherfuckers are probably watching this, and I don't give a fuck.
I am.
What you guys do is not only wrong, not only is it illegal, it's disturbing.
Oh, illegal. Disturbing? Yeah, I've watched plenty of Law and Order.
Every day when I wake up, my first thought isn't how good of a day am I going to have. My first thought every day is today going to be the day that it finally all ends and I get my life back.
No, it's not.
Every time when I go to sleep, my first thought is, I just want all this to stop. I want to get my fucking life back.
Look at that. First off, you want it to stop, you got to stop posting videos of yourself on the internet. That'll stop it all. Stop having a online presence. Just stop. Go away. Go away. Stay off YouTube. Stay off Kick, Twitch, Rumble. I don't know. Stay off the internet altogether. And that doesn't mean changing your name up a little bit and this, that, and the other. No. Stay away. But you won't. You won't. You always say, I'm leaving for good, and then you're back within a day. You're back. You want this to stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop, mister. And I forgot what else he said. Look at that, though. How do you know when Cyrax is lying? His mouth's moving, for one thing. Also, he always closes his eyes. When he does this kind of video where he's supposed to be sad, he always closes his eyes like this. This is called a Crybaby video. David, shut up and let the video play.
Every day, damn near, I lay in bed sick. Physically sick. Almost daily. Barely moving, barely eating, barely doing anything. When I do these live streams, I literally have to force myself to get the fuck out of bed.
Don't force yourself.
So that I don't end up in the ER again.
Oh my God.
Because for those of you that don't know, because of these trolls and what they've done to me, because of my depression that I now have because of them, I've ended up in the ER 3 different times. Because of how poor my health is.
It's too bad you don't end up in the morgue.
Because of all this. I barely eat anymore.
Look at that. He barely eats anymore. Yeah, Hot Pockets and sludge. Look at that. Look at that face. Oh my God. God damn, burn victims don't look that bad.
I barely do anything at all. All I do is sit here or lay in my bed and watch TV and sleep. That's all I do.
At all?
I barely do anything. And people often ask me, like, are you okay? Are you okay?
Who asked you if you are okay? You have no friends. Only family that you have is Sally. And I guess Ed somewhat counts. You know, and they just tolerate you because what are they going to do? You know, personally, I would kick you out. I would not. Oh, there's somebody outside making some god awful noises.
And I'd be lying if I said that I was, because honestly,
I hope it
I'm
ain't
not.
him.
Like, physically, I'm fine. Like, physically, I'm in,
No, you're not. Look
for
at
lack
you.
of better terms, okay conditions.
No, you're not. Look at you. You're not fine.
But
How can he say he's fine? Does that look fine?
because of these trolls, mentally, I am destroyed.
Your head is covered with scabs. It's been that way for years. You're not fine. That is not being fine.
I am mentally just not okay.
Neither am I. I admit that. I'm not.
Always being fucked with, always getting very fucked up emails in my email every day.
Who wastes their time emailing you? I wouldn't. I just waste my time making stupid videos about you.
Getting fucked up messages in my message requests. Always being called all kinds of names under the sun. Being stolen from.
Oh.
Everything that I've worked hard to build being torn down.
What is wrong
for
with
no
you
reason?
people being mean to that beautiful little guy?
My rights being violated with no repercussion.
His rights. Goblins don't have rights under the United States.
Because I have a right to make a fucking living, but it's like nobody wants that.
No, you don't. Goblins do not have rights.
These trolls, they don't want that for me.
Pedos don't have rights either. You know what? I'm sure there's probably nice goblins out there. You know, I shouldn't lump all goblins together with this thing. But this is the lowest of the low. Talk, asshole, talk.
Just last month, I started a clothing brand.
No shit. Now
to
come
help
on.
fight against.
And just last month, I started an airline.
People like me that get bullied.
He started a clothing brand.
And I started the clothing brand not just to fight against it.
Watch out, Nike. Watch out, Nike. Watch out, Adidas. Watch out, I don't know, all the major clothing brands that Chance Wilkins is coming to take your business away.
But as a way to bring people together. To help people feel like they're part of something bigger. And that they're actually doing something. That they're actually supporting a good cause. But no. Trolls ripped it all away. Every song I've ever recorded stolen by N-word boy and William Gloryhole under the fake name Lance Chilkins.
Lance Chilkins. Lance Chilkins, greatest upcoming artist today, you know. Check his material out.
My record label I started for me and my brothers, ripped off from under me and stolen.
Brothers? Wait, now what? What?
My record label I started for me and my brothers, ripped off from under me and stolen.
He's trying to say he said this for years. He said it for years. I shouldn't act surprised. But he said it for years that he started a record company, his own record label for up-and-coming artists. Shit. He's got to sign such and such, or he's been signed to a major record company. Man, it's like a dang little kids playing. Oh shit! Let me reset my brain for a second. It's like little kids playing army or police or whatever. It really is.
There's so much misinformation out there that
Excuse me.
It needs to stop. Every day I'm basically living in a prison cell.
That's where you belong. That's where you belong, man. You belong in a prison cell.
I have no computer.
How are you
no
doing
gaming console. Nothing.
How are you doing this?
I literally have nothing. And anytime anyone tries to help me, they go after that person.
They should.
In any way they can.
Nobody, if you're out there looking at this feeling sorry for that guy, don't. Don't feel sorry for him. Don't attempt to help him. Don't even try and contact him as a joke. Don't do it. You're setting yourself up for trouble if you do. There's people out there monitoring every little thing that little shit does. And if you dare step up and try and help him, try and contact him, try and be nice to him, even try and buddy troll him, you're setting yourself up for trouble. Don't do it. Goblins don't deserve friends. Goblins don't deserve anything. At least this goblin don't. We gotta stop putting all goblins in company with this thing. Well, we got to stop the chickens out. I don't know why I did this. I scanned my driver's license, had my hair cut real short. It looked like looks like a mugshot. Looks like a mugshot. Looks like a prison photo. Yeah. I just thought it was funny. I like that picture. We have fun around here.
I've had people try to send me computers multiple times.
Yeah. Those are the assholes that find themselves, getting...
So that I can do my job as a content creator and as a music artist. So I can at least have something to drown my pain into.
Try the bathtub instead.
Got ripped away. People think that it's easy being me. People think that because I'm famous, I have all this money. But the reality is, I'm broke.
Nobody thinks you're famous. Nobody thinks you have a load of money. Please, please, if you're listening to this, stop being so damn delusional. Does anyone out there think he's famous and has a lot of money? This is like, he pictures himself like up there in the music industry with the likes of Taylor Swift or Metallica or some huge name like that. He doesn't. He's not, oh my God. He's so delusional. So delusional. It just cracks me up.
The reality is, I have no money.
Well, we know that.
I don't see any of the money of what I'm supposed.
I'm with you there. I'm broke too. I finally got something in common with Cyrax. I'm broke too.
Supposed to be making at all. I don't see any of it.
Oh man, that's terrible. Ah.
All I see are people making money off of me. Getting paid off of me.
They must be broke as well. I can't imagine you making money off of you. I mean,
you know, I'm 34 now.
Oh, 34, look at him. And when I was 34, I was doing pretty damn good. Man, that's been so many years ago. Just turned 59 back on July 15th. There ain't no hiding it. I can't come on here. I'm not like him. I can't come on here and say, I'm 59, but look 14. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. He won't live to see 59. He won't. No way. I would be amazed if he makes it to 40. I'm just saying dying from natural causes. I'm not saying somebody doing something bad to him. I'm saying he eventually will, I mean, look at him. Yeah. I'm about to stop this video because 32 minutes long so far. I've been yakking for 32 minutes. We're only 10 minutes into a 50-something minute video. I don't know. Sometimes I need to shut up.
This shit's been going on since I was 27.
I think it's been going on longer than that. I'm willing to bet if it was documented all the way back to the time he was in high school. Oh, no doubt. We know what he did when he was in high school, Blind Billy. But I bet he was creeping on, as for those who don't know, this goon was in high school until he was 23 years old, and finally they threw his ass out. 23. That shouldn't be allowed to begin with. At 23, he was in there. His pedo vibes were probably going off the scale, and he was probably all the little freshman girl. What are they? Freshmen are usually, I believe, around 14. He was probably in heaven. That was probably the best time of his life. And the creep did look young back then. Whatever.
I've had friends die whose deaths I didn't even get to mourn.
Oh, you poor guy.
Because I spent the better half of the last 8 years fighting.
Fighting what?
And people think I'm this awful person that I'm not. People constantly saying, oh, you're talking to little kids, when I'm not. People saying, oh,
you've been caught numerous times. You're still being caught all the time, man. Why the police, or why one of these predator poacher type groups has not done anything about it? It's like they look at you and they think, well, he's not leaving the house. he's basically harmless. I don't give a fuck, you know. The same standards should be held to all, you know. This is fucked up, man. Ugh. I don't know. A couple more minutes.
You're a when I'm not. Oh, you admitted to being a that makes you a no. I admitted to that because I was blackmailed into it. Not because I wanted to say it, but because I was forcibly blackmailed into calling myself something that I am not, and I am not proud of that.
I seen the video. You were not forced into that. How could anyone force you into saying that? All you had to do was, you know what? All you had to do, get off the fucking internet. You didn't have to hold that video chat with that dude or whoever he was. I forget now. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. One more thing here, not related to our boy. You know, I always go yak about, you know, my glory days back in the 80s and 90s. Stumbled across a box of my old cassette tapes the other day. Anybody here know what a cassette tape is? Check it out, man. You know, I don't listen to cassettes obviously anymore. I do have a cassette player, but Ozzy Osbourne, no rest for the wicked. Look at him, Ozzy. See, that thing looks brand new, man. It's came out, when? I think back around 1988. Yeah, it is. There he is, Ozzy. Prince of Darkness, man. Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. Man, King Cobes. King Cobra. Yeah, that's one thing me and Cobra could shoot. Ozzy Osbourne. What else we got here? We're called Dockin. I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this ancient guy? Dockin. They had their moment, you know. Right now they couldn't fill damn sell out Walmart's parking lot. But back in the day, man, they were a headliner. Doctor, they did the soundtrack for the A Nightmare on Elm Street movies. What's this shit? Some sticker in here. Record bar, 1 year tape guarantee. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. You know, I'm looking at this shit. Also got a shitload of CDs, of course. And I realize all that shit's. I don't know if these batteries are any good. Anybody need some batteries? And I don't know. I've just been thinking a lot lately. Getting older, and it's just kind of getting to me a little bit. You know, as I've mentioned, I'm. Again, I know you guys are getting tired of hearing about it. Is anybody even watching this? If you watch this video all the way through, put in the comments, I watched the video all the way through. But, yeah, August 14th, man. Going to cut my knee open. Going to put a bionic knee in it, my right knee. Then when they're done with that one, they're going to do the left one a few months later. So, I'm going to have new knees in my leg. I'm going to be the bionic man. So, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. You know, I know there's a lot of pain with it. A lot of recovery time. A lot of physical therapy. But I'm looking forward to it because my legs are in terrible shape. I just some days I have good days where it doesn't bother me too bad. Other days it's like I just walk around and my legs seem so stiff and my knees won't bend and the pain in them. And, oh, terrible. It's gotten a lot worse in the past couple of years. But I made it this far. I'm sure I'll get through this. You know, I got a lot of family in the area that's going to help take care of me. And, yeah. Well, I guess that's about it. Everybody take fun. Remember, 40 minutes. I've been sitting here 40 minutes recording. I'm sorry. Like I say, if you listened all the way through, give me a thumbs up and say I listened all the way through. Just to let me know. I know how hard that is. It's like I don't want to stop, but I got to. Got stuff to do. Okay, everybody, have a good day.